Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys' Dak Prescott delivers two-word message about the team. The Dallas Cowboys left Acrisure Stadium on Sunday, October 6th, with a 20-17 victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was a dramatic win, as quarterback Dak Prescott threw a touchdown to wide receiver Jalen Tolbert with only 20 seconds left in the game, marking a 70-yard drive that gave the Cowboys the lead and win. Speaking about the Cowboys following the game, Prescott used two strong words to sum up the team's ability to pull off that win. Prescott used two words to describe the team and their late win over the Steelers showed: persistence and resilience. The team just really showed it there, on that drive, he said in a press conference immediately following the October 6th game. Regarding the Tolbert touchdown that saved the day, Prescott added, "Luckily, we had the fourth down and it was special to get it back to Tolbert. He did a great job of coming across the field and getting open, and the offensive line did a great job on that play of allowing me to stay in the pocket." Prescott also talked about some of the team's shortcomings during the game, especially throwing an interception right before halftime. "Yeah, we just wanted a chance," he said. "Just give us a chance on that 2-minute drive. I personally was pissed about the 2-minute drive before half, obviously, throwing an interception there when we could get points, easily 3, if not a touchdown. 2 minutes, something I love, so just being able to get back in it, down 4, knowing we needed a touchdown." Prescott praised the Cowboys for simulating high-stress situations, such as that last-minute touchdown, and being ready to respond to stressful situations in the moment. "We practice that a lot," he said. "I'd say as much as, if not probably more than any team in the league, so we're all very comfortable in that situation with the plays being called. And then getting it down there pretty quick, and then having some opportunities to strike in the end zone. Whether it was my run on the first one, getting into the half-yard line, or Rico, Dowdle, running back, trying to go over the top for me. They always follow the ball and more than ever, that's the reason why. Just examples of things in practice coming up over and over again." Next up, the Cowboys play the Detroit Lions, who are 3-1, on Sunday, October 13th, on home turf. Following the Steelers' win, head coach Mike McCarthy said the guys were immediately shifting their focus to Detroit. "We're about the Lions right now, so that page has been turned," he said in an October 7th press conference. "This is what Monday is, so we've got a big challenge. We've got to win a home game. We used to be pretty good at home. So, we've got to win a home game. We've been really stressing the importance of winning on the road. We're off to a good start, but we need to get our first home win." Cowboys 2024 Rookie Report: Rookies take a beating during tense victory over Steelers. It was both an unlikely and impressive win on Sunday evening in Pittsburgh. The Cowboys showed resolve and determination to come back in the dying seconds on Sunday night. The team had to dig deep, and that included the rookies who made sacrifices for the win. Here's a breakdown of how each rookie played last week. Duggan has been taking some flack over the past couple of weeks. Sure, it's not perfect what he's been doing and fans are rationally disappointed, but he's a rookie offensive lineman and those players take time to develop. Not every first-round lineman drops in and performs like Zach Martin did. Guys like Martin are a unicorn. Unfortunately, Duggan went out of the game during the second quarter and never returned. For the good news, he was seen trying to loosen up during the third quarter on the sideline, and it's reported his knee injury isn't deemed serious and is classified as day-to-day. The only thing to do for now is keep watch of his practice designation this week, ready for Detroit this Sunday. News broke Monday that Nealon's knee injury isn't deemed to be season-ending and not an ACL tear. Nealon sustained an injury during the Steelers' opening drive while trying to tackle quarterback Justin Fields. After being assessed, Nealon was later taken to the locker room on a cart. Initially, he was considered questionable to return, but ultimately, he was ruled out for the remainder of the game. According to reports, Nyland tore his meniscus and will now have surgery to repair the injury. It means it's not season-ending for Nyland but will likely miss a month or so to recover. Beebe managed to play every snap last week. He was one of only 2 offensive linemen to not draw a flag against Pittsburgh, which includes the replacement lineman. On 46 passing sets, Beebe allowed 0 sacks and only 2 pressures. This is now his 2nd week in a row to not allow a sack. His run blocking was also much improved this week over previous weeks, and that was seen numerous times on inside runs against a solid Pittsburgh defensive line that had been playing well against the run. Why was former TCU quarterback Max Duggan working out with the Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys worked out former TCU quarterback Max Duggan on Tuesday afternoon at their headquarters in Frisco. The team needed a quarterback to throw to wide receivers that team officials were also working out on Tuesday, and Duggan was in the area. While there is no current intention to sign Duggan, it was good face time for the former Davey O'Brien Award winner ahead of an offseason where the Cowboys may be looking to add a quarterback to the roster with impending expiring contracts on Cooper Rush and Trey Lance. After being drafted in the 7th round of the 2023 NFL Draft by the Los Angeles Chargers, Duggan has yet to find footing in his NFL career. He bounced between the practice squad and the active roster multiple times as a rookie in Los Angeles, but never saw the field. He was released by the team after training camp in 2024 after appearing in just 1 preseason game. The TCU product carved his name among the athletic legends in Fort Worth as a senior when he led the Horned Frogs to their first national championship game appearance since 1938. He threw for 3,698 yards and accounted for 41 touchdowns on his way to leading TCU to a 12-2 record, including an upset over undefeated Michigan in the national semifinal game. On Tuesday, the Cowboys also worked out wide receivers Denzel Mims, Chase Cota, Dante Pettis, and Seth Williams along with defensive ends Shaka Toney and Luigi Villain. After a brief evaluation, the team signed Villain and Williams to the practice squad. Williams, a product of Auburn who was drafted in the 6th round of the 2021 NFL Draft by the Denver Broncos, has 1 career reception for 34 yards. He spent 1 season in Denver before being released and subsequently signed to the Jacksonville Jaguars practice squad, where he spent the last 2 seasons. With the Cowboys needing depth at wide receiver following a knee injury to Brandon Cooks, Williams provides further insurance at the position. Villain, a product of Michigan, was signed as an undrafted free agent in 2022 by the Minnesota Vikings and made the final roster after a big training camp and preseason. He appeared in 3 games as a rookie and accounted for 4 tackles. After being relegated to the practice squad in 2023, he was quickly poached by the Carolina Panthers, where he appeared in 1 game before being placed on the injured reserve list with a knee issue. He most recently spent 2 weeks on the Cleveland Browns practice squad earlier this season. Following the injuries to Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence and Marshawn Nyland, Villain adds depth at the edge position for the immediate future. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Max Duggan? Leave your opinion in the comments.